Oppo just announced the Reno 7 series of smartphones, and today we have the Reno 7 with us. Targeting at the center of mid-range smartphones, the Reno 7 have a few specialties here and there to make itself distinctive from the others in the market right now. So in today's video, let's take a look at what this phone has to offer. The Oppo Reno 7 to me is a rather simple phone. We'll start off by talking about the design of this phone first because I can see that Oppo put a lot of focus on it. And I can see the fruits of their labor too because this is one of the most stunning, uniquely designed phone I've seen so far. Oppo calls this design the Star Trails Blue, and hopefully I'm not misquoting Oppo here because I remember them saying that this is some sort of like a meteor shower happening or something like that. And the entire backplate is also multicolored, so if you look at it at different angles, then the color will also change. It seems to be a trend nowadays, and whatever is happening here is not felt with my fingertips. It is covered by a very fine matte finish, and if you have noticed, even this camera bump is also translucent and covered by the same matte finish. This creates a very unique look that will surely catch some attention. The cameras themselves though is a very different story. It comes with a total of 3 different cameras, but once again I only consider 2 of them to be usable to take pictures because the 2 megapixel macro camera is just pointless. Anyway, the pictures coming out of this phone is actually quite decent overall. Both indoors and outdoor shots look good on the main camera, and night shots also look pretty decent too if we toggle night mode. The ultra-wide camera is also very decent, and I really wish Oppo cranked up the saturation a little bit. Other than that, the overall images look fine, and there is also night mode for the ultra-wide angle camera, but the overall results is just As for the screen, this phone comes with a 6.43-inch AMOLED screen with up to 90Hz refresh rate with the usual resolution of 2400 by 1080. Nothing out of the ordinary in terms of specs, and the screen overall just looks fine to my eyes. And hey, Oppo even got a pre-installed screen protector on this phone here too, which is really nice to have. For the performance, this phone comes with a MediaTek Dimensity 900, and in terms of day-to-day usages, it's pretty fine overall. We also did a really quick gaming test, and we found out that the performance coming out of this is pretty much in line with the Snapdragon 695. And in Genshin Impact, we can only go somewhere between low or the lowest graphical settings depending on what kind of frame rate that you're aiming for. As for the battery life, we can get about 14 hours in our battery life test with its 4500 mAh battery, which I think is magnificent and just goes to show how efficient the new Dimensity 900 chipset really is. To put things into perspective, I'd expect this phone to work throughout one full day of use with no problems at all. And the charging time of this phone though, it does come with a 65 watts Super VOOC charger, which is proprietary, and we can get from 15 to 100% in only about 30 minutes time. That is seriously fast, especially if you are in a pinch. And one of the reasons why that 65 watts is so much faster than its competitor's 65 watt charger is because the Oppo Reno 7 is using a dual cell battery. This is something not highlighted by Oppo specifically, but it is shown on their website. And for the software, the Oppo Reno 7 comes with ColorOS 12 installed on top of Android 11. Most of the features we highlighted about ColorOS 12 is also available in this phone, so watch that video if you want to find out more. I think ColorOS 12 is actually quite a good Android skin too. However, for the first time users, there are a lot of random pop-ups here and there asking for permissions before telling you what that feature actually does. Also, there are a lot of bloatware in this phone, which I just find it annoying to have to remove all of them myself. And some of them is not even removable, like hot games, hot apps, that Oppo App Store. Why? That leads us to the final segment of this review, the price. This phone costs 1,999 ringgit. And I do think there are a lot of plus points about this phone. For example, the design, its beautiful screen, the supremely fast charging speeds, and also the battery life. I just think that it's just way too expensive for what it offers. I mean, yes, this is considered a premium mid-range smartphone, but it is still a mid-range smartphone nonetheless. Perhaps getting this phone during a discount or alongside some other promotion or gifts bundles might be a better deal, but that is up to you on how you want to spend your money. So that's it. That's all we have to share with you about the Oppo Reno 7. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.